Welcome back to the Ancestral Findings podcast. As the holiday season approaches, the scent of cinnamon and evergreen drifts through the air, and familiar melodies wrap around us like a warm blanket. These seasonal moments mean more than decorations and cookies. They connect us with something deeper, our families, the places they once called home, and the traditions they carried across borders. Beneath the twinkling lights and cheerful laughter lie centuries of cultural influences waiting to be rediscovered. Let's explore how to uncover the global roots woven into your own holiday traditions, looking through heirlooms, old photographs, treasured recipes, and stories passed down through generations. Gathering near the tree, breathing in cinnamon-spiced air and humming along to well-loved carols may feel timeless. Still, each familiar practice, no matter how ordinary it seems, carries echoes of another era and place. Perhaps those handcrafted ornaments reflect the style of a distant ancestor's hometown, or the pastries on your dessert table mirror flavors cherished by relatives who once crossed oceans. By looking more closely at the origins of these festive customs, you may find that your celebrations feel richer and more meaningful, linking you directly to the generations who made this season special long before you were born. Think of your family's history as a colorful mosaic, assembled piece by piece through migrations, marriages, and cultural exchanges. Start by examining old birth certificates, census records, or immigration documents. Anything that might hint at another homeland. If you discover roots in Sweden, Italy, or the Caribbean, learn about the seasonal customs common there, perhaps a candlelit procession, a certain savory dish, or a cherished carol once held a regular place in your ancestors' December gatherings. By comparing your genealogical findings with known traditions from these regions, you begin to understand why certain symbols, foods, or ceremonies ended up in your home today. Even if your family has lived in the same country for generations, long-ago influences may still be present, carried forward through subtle details in your celebrations. A well-worn ornament, an embroidered table runner, or an old candle holder might have traveled far before settling into your current holiday routine. Pause and consider its origin, who passed it down, and what stories did they share about it. If it arrived from a distant place, research how people there once prepared for the season. Did they craft similar decorations by hand? Did they exchange gifts differently than you do now? Old photographs can be just as revealing. Study images of past generations gathered for holiday meals. Notice the arrangement of evergreens, the types of candles or lanterns used, the clothing styles, and the foods displayed on the table. These small details may reflect overseas traditions that slipped quietly into your celebrations. Recipes passed down through the generations often carry whispers of distant lands. A rich cake, a spiced cookie, or a fragrant stew prepared each December may be directly linked to a village in Eastern Europe, a small town in South America, or a coastal region in the Mediterranean. If you have handwritten recipe cards, note the ingredients and the style of preparation. Search for similar dishes in the regions your family once called home. Recreating these recipes can feel like traveling back in time. As those aromas fill your kitchen, you may imagine older relatives stirring the same mixture, hoping to please their own loved ones during a similar season. When you taste these flavors, you step into a tradition stretching across geography and generations. If your family preserved letters, diaries, or postcards, these personal accounts may hold valuable clues. Perhaps a great-grandparent wrote about missing the holiday customs of a birthplace far away, or an aunt mentioned a particular market stall known for seasonal treats. Even a small reference can guide you toward new traditions worth reviving. If no written documents survive, speak with older relatives. Ask them to recall what their parents or grandparents did at this time of year. Maybe they remember a special ritual, a homemade decoration, or a folk dance performed after supper. These stories, passed down verbally, connect you to people you've never met and settings you've never seen, yet still influence the way you celebrate. Local historical societies, cultural centers, and museums are excellent sources of information. Many maintain records and exhibits on how various groups observed winter festivities. By learning about decorations, songs, or community events common in your ancestors' regions of origin, you gain insight into the inspirations behind your own family's customs. For example, if your research points to German roots, look into old markets, handmade ornaments, and seasonal breads popular there. Should your heritage trace back to parts of Scandinavia, consider how candlelight, greenery, and communal feasting shaped the holiday mood. These clues add depth to the seasonal practices you already know, allowing you to view them in a broader cultural context. Holiday celebrations vary dramatically across the globe. Certain regions might focus on street processions, while others highlight candlelit church services, lively outdoor markets, or elaborate home altars. If your ancestry links to any of these traditions, why not introduce one element into your current festivities? You might try a special bread from Eastern Europe, a lantern custom from the Philippines, or a musical piece still sung in the old country. Even a single addition can bring fresh excitement and a sense of authenticity to your household, making everyone curious about where these ideas came from. Once you identify meaningful old-world customs that resonate with your family, consider adding them to your modern routine. Perhaps you'll light a candle in a certain way, hang a decoration near the entrance, or include a savory dish next to your usual favorites. Feel free to adapt these traditions so they fit comfortably into your current life, blending them with the familiar elements you already love. Each time you reintroduce a custom, share the story behind it. Explain to children or grandchildren how these practices traveled across borders and generations and why they matter. Passing this knowledge along ensures that these traditions remain more than just gestures. They become keys to understanding your family's journey through time. Holidays never stay completely the same. Each new generation brings fresh ideas, and different cultural influences may weave their way in. By understanding where your favorite customs started, you create room to welcome new ones, open to the possibility that your family's celebrations can reflect both the past and the present. When you share these findings, you help others see that the stories behind your traditions are as significant as the traditions themselves. Even a simple ornament can connect children to great-grandparents they never met, encouraging a stronger sense of identity and gratitude for those who came before. Pausing. To uncover the global origins of your holiday traditions adds extra warmth to this time of year. The songs you sing, the treats you bake, and the decorations you set out are no longer just charming details. They are living links to distant places, long ago holidays, and dearly remembered family members. As you gather with loved ones, consider the many voices guiding your holiday customs forward, one generation at a time. Pausing to uncover the global origins of your holiday traditions adds extra warmth to this time of year. The songs you sing, the treats you bake, and the decorations you set out are no longer just charming details. They are living links to distant places, long ago holidays, and dearly remembered family members. As you gather with loved ones, consider the many voices guiding your holiday customs forward, one generation at a time. Thanks for spending time with me on the Ancestral Findings podcast. I always enjoy sharing these stories, tips, and discoveries with you. If you haven't already, head over to ancestralfindings.com, where you can download a free genealogy ebook, request a free lookup, and of course enter to win the next book giveaway. It's been an incredible journey together since 1995, and your support through these past 29 years means more to me than words can express. I'm so grateful for this wonderful community of genealogy enthusiasts who continue to inspire me every day. Keep up the great work on your family history research, and may your next find be as exciting as your first. Thank you again for being part of this journey, and as always, happy searching.